Good evening, church. Welcome to our do's and don'ts for our upcoming parking lot worship. This is happening this Sunday at 10 a.m. Pastor Kathy here from Stoughton United Methodist, and I hope to see you this Sunday, 10 a.m. in our lower parking lot for our first in-person gathering in 6 months. COVID has changed so much in our lives, and I know we're missing each other. And I know when we see each other, it's going to be hard, but we have some do's and don'ts that we need to follow so that we can do this gathering safely and, well, so that we can be the best body of Christ that we need to be. So, first things first, I want to mention some of the things that you saw in the email that went out yesterday, some of the things that maybe you read in the letter at the bottom of that email. So entrance is only through the lower parking lot. So that said, first things first, get there early. Watch for people in yellow vests. Those will be our parking lot attendants. They are going to direct you where to park. So some do's and don'ts. You are not going to park car. You're going to be parking every other parking spot. And when you get into the parking lot, and you can get out of your car, you can roll the windows down, but we ask that you wear a mask. We wear our masks not out of a political statement, not out of an understanding of the science. We wear our masks out of love. I know as a church we are politically different. We are theologically different. And the best thing that I can say as your pastor is to follow these 3 simple rules of our Wesleyan faith. Do no harm, do good, and stay in love with God. That said, wearing our masks is the best act of love that we can extend this coming Sunday. I know we're going to want to shake hands and we're going to want to hug and give elbow greetings. We can't do that. We're going to want to smile. We're going to want to cry because we haven't seen somebody in 6 months. We can't. But we can wear our masks as a way of saying, yes, I am in this with you. I am a member of the body of Christ with you. I am in this 100%. We are connected. And as I've said in recent weeks, we are better together. So please bring a mask with you. If you don't have one will be given to you. I prefer you bring cloth ones from home as being good stewards of our resources. You are welcome to bring an offering. That said, though, it won't be collected. It won't be received until the end of this service in the parking lot entrance and exits. But I encourage you, visit our website, stoughtonumc10.org/giving. There you can connect with ways to give online. It is important to keep up our tithes and offerings this time of year. We are hitting our fall slump. And that said, I know cash flow is kind of tight right now. So anything that you can give as a response to God's grace in your life is appreciated, and needed, and will be used for the ministry of our church. There will be no printed bulletins this Sunday. Bulletins and the tables that they'd be sitting on, those are all potential points of conflict for this virus. And we want to eliminate as much risk as possible as we gather and we try to gather safely. If you would like a bulletin, you can download it yourself. I will have it uploaded on the website this weekend. It should go out in your email Sunday morning. Or if you ask me ahead of time, I guess I can make arrangements to get you one. But I would prefer that you are downloaded if you are able to. And also prayer requests. If you have a prayer request, since we're not going to be doing any singing this weekend, and we're not going to have any responsive readings such as the Lord's Prayer out loud, I would love it if you would text me. I'll show you my phone here. If you would text me your prayer requests. That way I can use my own personal device, and I would love to hear from you. What is on your hearts? We will do the pastoral prayer. We will do the Lord's Prayer, but we will do it in silence. Or if you want to bring them written down, bring it written down ahead of time. I won't have anything applied there for you. And as I mentioned, this virus, one of the greatest ways that it is transmitted is through the air. And because of that, we will have no singing. We are going to try this worship in motion this week. And then the idea being that we will worship God with our whole self, our body, our hands, our legs, but not our voices. We will use some sign language. We will use some motions from Sunday school songs, but we will do no singing. I'm not going to be the singing czar. I'm not going to run around and say you can't sing and stop you, but I am asking you to keep one another safe and healthy and just come and be present at our church and do what is best. Another do and don't this tonight is the building will be closed. We have done really well these last 6 months, keeping the people in our building limited to food pantry volunteers and staff and other essential volunteers. But that said, if you have an urgent need for the bathroom, know that the public restroom is a very high transmission rate. We can't 6 feet apart in the ladies' bathroom stalls, I know. So please use the restroom at home. But if you come with something to drink, and know that it's there if it's urgent. And as I said too, please keep your food and drinks to yourself. I know as a preacher, I do tend to need my water. As an allergy cougher, I need my water. So if you have something there, please keep it to yourself. Don't offer it to a neighbor. I do want you to greet your neighbors. I want you to welcome your siblings in faith. I want you to say hello to the people you haven't seen in 6 months in person. But I want you to do it from across the parking lot. I want you to do it from 6 feet or more away. I want you to mask your hello. Hello, how are you? And I want you to wave across the parking lot. I want you to practice that peace sign, whatever you can, to keep your distance, but to also share the blessings of our church community together. And lastly, I will mention, if there's any weather-related cancellations, I will work with our church leadership and communicate that to you on Sunday morning. I know there's things I'm forgetting, do's and don'ts. The big thing is, though, as I mentioned, do no harm, do good, stay in love with God. I pray that you are able to join us, and if you can't, or if you are feeling unsafe, please tune into our YouTube channel on Sunday around 10 a.m. And some way, somehow, we are going to go live on YouTube. We're still working out all the logistics of that. But this is going to be a wonderfully fun experiment, and it will be good to worship our great God together. So, that said, looking forward to seeing you on Sunday, either live in the parking lot or at 10 a.m. on our YouTube channel.